What is up, ladies and gentlemen of Lights Out Trivia? We have the final match of the Happy Fun Teams tournament here in Lights Out. We got a returning team stuck in a rut. We got a new team, Ant and Eric, Papis for life. Let's get the new guys first. Eric, Ant, what is up?
Vamos a hablar español toda nuestra plática. En la promo. No, I'm not gonna do that. It feels weird.
Podemos hacer todo eso, pero okay, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. We wanted to be named Vatos Locos for life, but Ant hasn't seen Blood In, Blood Out, so he cannot get a Mexican ID card yet until he sees that movie.
Right.
Good stuff there. Antonio, you got anything?
No, just happy to team up with Eric. I just thought it'd be a really cool idea that gets some Hispanic flavor into the league. So yeah, I feel like this could be fun. It's just we're all here to have fun, so I just thought it'd be a cool team to come up with. So glad Eric took me up on my offer. We sent it together, guys.
I was gonna say neither of us eats spicy really much, but we're Latino.
Right. Yeah, it's in our blood.
Oh, boys. Antonio,
you cannot say it.
No, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, well, I think I can say Antonio be posting the whitest ass recipes on Facebook. With that said, we will head on over to Stuck in a Rut. How are you guys doing?
Posting that Spa Peggy and meatballs. But it's great to be back. It's great to be teaming back up with Brandon again. It's weird I'm facing Eric. Usually it's like he's my partner and not my opponent, but it's going to be a weird thing to get used to this time around. But Brandon and I have a really good dynamic together, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do.
Yeah, this is definitely a great thing. Me and Jacob are a strong team. I mean, the last tournament we were in, we made it all the way to the semis. We're definitely looking to go the distance this time around. There may or may not be a rivalry building between Jacob and Michael Turner, but this will just add more on to that because I just now remember Turner's one half of the tag champions right now. So this is going to be fun.
Absolutely. And we'll see what is happening here as I bring up the wheel. Hey, it works. It looked like it wasn't going to for a second. Y'all know how it is. As the existing team backstage, we asked who wants to go, Jacob and Brandon, whether they want to go first or second. They have elected to be asked first on this respin situation. On the category of general entertainment, would you like to keep or respin Stuck in a Rut?
Brandon, I'm fine with this if you want.
Yeah, same here.
All right, we'll stay.
Would you like to keep this, Ant and Eric?
So we keep it. This one's fun.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by it. Yeah. It's random.
All righty. We'll hear some general entertainment questions hot off the presses, BT Dub.
I appreciate that Brandon is looking way ahead of us. Now he's thinking of facing Michael Turner at the very end.
What streamer currently has the most subscribed Twitch channel, achieving the most subs of all time as of November 30th, 2024?
Oh.
Question made me feel we're very old.
I have a feeling maybe some of the questions coming up will make us all feel young. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will head on over to Jacob Cameron.
PewDiePie, I'm way wrong.
And
Just guess this dude, Kai Sanat, whatever the fuck his name is.
Brandon.
The Ninja?
Eric.
What is the guess, Antonio? Kaisenet?
Yeah.
Kai Sanat will put Papis for life in the lead.
Yeah.
Look at us, the young crew.
Right.
Let's Go Wrestling. I think he was something wrestling related at some point.
Who is this stand-up comedian?
This is definitely wrong, but whatever.
Yeah, this is definitely wrong too.
I mean, obviously, it's JB3 with hair.
Good guess. Good guess. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Antonio.
That was very young and maybe brunette Jim Gaffigan. I don't know.
Phil M. Fury.
I said Andrew Dice Clay.
Brick.
I wrote and Dick Kaufman. Why not?
Cam.
Bill Hicks.
That is Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks,
Oh,
that's
wow.
right.
Oh,
Dang.
Who's
That
that?
was a
Great
shock.
pull.
Hold on. Moving on. Question number 3. What recreational activity involves following GPS coordinates and other navigational techniques to find hidden containers?
For a long time in my life, in my town, a lot of places didn't have GPS coordinates. Now they have. We're not that far off.
We're getting there. In 5, 4.
You can count. It's not a serious answer.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Brandon.
What is it called? Geocaching?
Eric.
I don't know. I said container go.
Basically. Jacob.
Geocaching.
Antonio.
I didn't know it was a thing. I said Pokemon Go.
That's what I was-
Stuck in a rut will take the lead after that 2-1 shift or 2-0 shift. Geocaching is correct.
That's a very white pastime. It's fine if we
That's why
don't
we
know.
didn't get it right.
Yeah, it's definitely white people.
Yep.
What,
That's why we didn't get it.
what statue hosted in the Louvre is armless and believed to depict Aphrodite?
I'm not an art person.
I like that there's an art question.
I'm not saying I hate it. I'm just saying I'm just not an art person.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
I've seen it. Venus de Milo. Or Milo, whatever.
Jacob.
Uh,
I spelled it with 2 L's. Are you going to?
You're good, buddy.
That's fine.
Antonio.
I had another, but now I know. Now
Brandon.
Thank goodness. Venus de Milo.
Yep.
Also the name of Deanna Purrazzo's finisher.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking before.
That's right. That's right.
Because it's an arm.
Also, pro tip: when it's an art thing, write a Ninja Turtle.
Oh,
There's that wrestling thing you're looking for, Eric.
What?
After Inferno and Purgatorio, what is the final part of Dante's Divine Comedy?
Oh, shoot.
I knew I should have finished this one.
Oh, geez. I've never even heard of this.
I played the video game.
I'm taking it back about 700 years, so I don't know if I blame you.
How are we supposed to know something that happened so long ago? Nah.
You played a video game because actually the video game's pretty good.
Yeah.
It
No, no,
wasn't
I-
atrocious. You know what that game reminds me of? Hancock. We'll get into it later. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are back to Jacob.
I just said the ninth circle. I'm way wrong.
Antman.
I guess Limbo.
Brandon.
A Night with Tato.
Very sexy.
Ouch.
Eric.
I wrote the same thing as Brandon wrote. Heaven.
Closest there. This is Dante's Paradiso.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Watch Clerks 3.
Of
I
course.
knew I should have finished that Wendigoon video.
And you should have seen Clerks 3. I haven't seen Clerks 1 and 2.
With that, we do have a score of 5-3 coming out around number 1, headed back to our friend The Wheel. Both teams with their recent wins.
MU Geo catching.
And General Sports. Cameron, you're up.
All right, Brandon, you're probably going to have to carry me if we stay here.
I'd rather we risk keeping this one than we burn it. Than we burn our thing now, and then it lands on something we really don't like. So I feel okay with General Sports.
I'll do what I can, but I'm just warning you now.
No, that's fine. We're gonna keep it.
All right.
Okay.
Yep, we're going to stay.
Good work there. And Eric.
I think you're going to be fine in this one. There's worse stuff there.
Yeah, there's worse stuff there, and then I'm like, there's one sport that I'm not a fan of, but I feel like maybe it's not too big of a deal. Hopefully,
General sports it's a little bit easier. It's just a lot broader, but we can do fine, I guess.
Yeah, so hopefully we can work through it again. Be fine.
All right, this is a very generalized match we're having here. You love to see it. Oop, this button first. And ignore the whole number 2 of this all here, but we're just going to start off with, what is the name of the skateboarding stance in which a skater leads with their right foot?
What the hell, Tato? Why is there a number 2 there?
Someone wasn't listening.
You think?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Antonio?
I just guessed the only term I know, Ollie.
Brandon?
I think it's called Goofy.
Eric?
I know no terms. I just wrote push.
Jacob?
Ant-Man, what a great answer. I also said Ollie.
That cartoon dog will get some points for Brandon.
Nice job, Brandon.
One of the few things I know about skateboarding.
I watched the X Games a lot, and I still didn't know that.
Play a lot of
I
Tony
know
Hawk.
from Tony Hawk's Pro. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is how I know it.
Never played it.
Okay, I see what I did there. Whatever. Who was the first driver to win championships in both Formula One and IndyCar?
Oh, damn. Could this be?
I like the theme is still like very white sports.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brandon?
This is literally the only IndyCar person I know. I said Helio Castroneves. Something like that.
I wrote Michael Schumacher.
Jacob?
Mario Andretti.
Ant?
Oh,
I went Jeff Gordon. I don't know.
Andretti getting points for Cameron there.
Ooh,
I
man.
completely forgot about Andretti. It's a good pull.
Yeah.
This is what happens when I watch Joseph Yasinski's F1 once.
Yeah, I saw that one too. I don't remember.
Who is
that.
this leading Olympian?
We're talking about
Well-
number 5, right?
Yep.
Okay.
She looks like she wants to pose for the picture, but hates it.
That tracks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. That is Eric.
I didn't write to avoid Taylor.
Fair enough. Jacob.
Not a
Miss-
thing.
The guy who actually runs. Antonio.
I even guessed the last name. It's on the front of her body. I guess Richard. I don't know. It's not even like the right name.
Somehow still missed that. Woof. Phil
Oh,
and Fury.
Richardson?
Yeah, you got that part, but I'm not going to give it to you because it was right there.
Okay.
That is Sha'Carri Richardson.
Okay.
He's very fast.
Sounds familiar.
All right, please another sport.
Yeah, just happened. That picture just happened.
Relatively recent. We'll go to manly things. What is the name of the rare submission first executed in the UFC by Korean Zombie on Leonard Garcia?
I give up.
That's his name.
Yes.
That is actually his name. Yes,
I forgot his actual name, but yeah. I mean,
Han Sung
more people
Jung.
know him.
But he
Thank
did
you.
he did change it to Zombie to the point where it doesn't even say it doesn't say it on his. It just says Korean Zombie on his name graphics and shorts and everything and shit like that.
Right.
Like, and he wants to be called Zombie, I'm gonna call him Zombie.
Welcome back, Combat Sports, to Lights Out Trivia. May it rest in small, brief appearances.
Nico would be happy.
Oh yeah, I reached out to Nico. I took my first jiu-jitsu lesson tonight, so I'm pretty happy to ask this question in particular on the same night.
And you're
Reached
walking?
out to Nico, let him know he's a bit of an inspiration for that. Shout out Nico Rigoli. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we're back on Jacob.
Ankle lock.
And
Hopefully someone gets the joke. I just got DMZ. I don't know.
Brandon.
I'd probably butcher the spelling of this. I'm the Plata,
That's a thing.
aka Hell's Gate.
Eric.
Wrote Go Plata.
That is also a thing. Do you guys know what my favorite Helen Hunt movie is?
Twister?
There it is. This is the Twister.
Oh,
And finally,
Oh, okay, I remember now.
I should have gone easier. That's a bit of a difficult question. I apologize. With that
I
said,
could have added the movie part. Would have helped.
I think this one's a little easier, so it'll balance out. We have a My Journey question. Barcelona, excuse me, from 2004 to 2021. Paris Saint-Germain from 2021 to 2023. Inter Miami 2023 to present. Eric, you're welcome.
All right, thank you.
I could
This
feel
is
it.
where- This is where I'm not Hispanic because I'm not a fan of soccer.
Yeah, I just pretend to be that much into soccer too. I know some stuff. I see the World Cups every once in a while.
We'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And man.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Right.
The man who's on the base roster of Fatal Fury for some reason, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Eric.
The other guy, Lionel Messi.
Cam.
Lionel Messi.
Messi getting points. One piece.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
Messi
Wow.
is famously the from the other team. Real Madrid is el de Cristiano Ronaldo.
that's real. Okay, I mixed it up.
Yeah.
Fuck. Right there, I knew
That's
one.
fine. The similar career-ish.
8-4 coming out of that one. And we will head on back to the wheel.
We got a point. Yay.
Hey. We still got action left, and it's looking like music makes the people dance. But does it, Jacob and Brandon?
I'm okay with this if you are.
Yes, I am. Keep it.
We'll stay.
And Eric.
I really like
Because us
music.
things, I like music, but I'm wondering if it's gonna get some new shit. I'm hoping it's all old school stuff, but I don't know.
I'm good with the new shit, but
Okay, then I trust
we
you.
can risk. This is the last round. We
No,
can
you're
risk
right.
it
No,
to get
if you
something
know
better.
new stuff, if you know new stuff though, then that could be you, and then I'll go with pre-2000. So
Let's skip it. Just see what happens.
yeah, okay, let's go again.
Alrighty, we will hear music questions. The opposite of the last match in which the respins were used instantly.
Mm.
The respins not being used at all
So
today.
far, it's biting us in the ass, but yeah, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
What Oscar-winning directing duo directed and appeared in the music video for Lil Jon's Turned Down for What?
Damn, I need new pants.
And we're still ticking. You're good.
Extension, please.
Yep. 5, 4.
I get the feeling the
I'm
question would be like weird.
You're good, buddy. Let's see. Where are we? I think Brandon.
I guess the Coen brothers.
Eric.
The Daniels.
Jacob.
The Safdie brothers.
Antonio.
The ones that were around when that video came out, I'm guessing the Coen brothers.
Daniels is correct.
Oh wow!
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot
Everything
of sense.
everywhere all at once, guys.
Yeah, I like to think of that music video as one of those pocket universes.
Nice.
Alrighty. Question number 2. Where? Who dis?
God damn you! Ugh,
And then you have to go with white people.
I know, right?
Well, the last one was
it's a
the last,
blonde.
I'm kidding.
the last
I'm
picture was a Kendrick album, so you gotta
Oh.
vary.
I should have been on that one. Yeah. I was
This is
catching
where
that
I feel-
video. Damn it. I wanted
This is
to.
where I feel like Jay. All these blonde girls look alike.
I don't know what's there.
All right.
I don't have a better guess.
4, 3,
Hold up.
2.
It's definitely
No.
same country.
Oh, you're good.
Ugh. It's not this one, but sure.
And Eric.
I wrote another blonde girl, Julianne Hugh or whatever her name.
Jacob.
Christina Aguilera.
It's gonna
Antonio.
No, Christina Potter. Jewel?
Brandon.
Okay, I thought Joel, but I did not see that gap in her teeth. So I guessed Jana Kramer.
Let's see
The
what we're
actress?
working with here. That's Jewel.
Okay. Good.
I kind of just thought to myself, who's the opposite
Thank
of
you,
Kendrick
Howard
Lamar?
Stern. That's
Jewel.
the only
Jewel.
reason I knew that. Because of Howard Stern.
There it is. Howard
Oh,
Stern
maybe
will
she
get you
finally
points.
got the gap fixed. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Prior to being Belle Biv DeVoe, what pop group were Ricky Bell, Michael Bivins, and Ronnie DeVoe members of?
So a bunch of fake people.
They're Belle Biv DeVoe. What?
Yeah, that doesn't exist. You're making things up.
Shit.
Was oh my gosh, what were they called? What was the name of that group?
What's the question?
I'm going to know it when I hear it.
Oh, okay. I think I got it.
5.
Still might be wrong. I don't know.
If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be mad at myself.
Alrighty. Jacob.
Ace of Base.
Antonio.
I just know it's Bobby Brown's crew.
Brandon.
That's what I was trying to figure out, and I remembered New Edition.
Eric.
I went with New Kids on the Block. I don't know what's that.
New Edition.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brandon.
God, it took me a bit. My brain kept going back to Crisscross. I'm like, it's not Crisscross.
Alrighty. With a score of 9-6, this question has implications. Name 2 members of Bone Thugs and Harmony. What happened to, these are the white people questions.
Yeah. I'm feeling the melanin ran out of my skin.
The last question was not.
Shouldn't I know this?
But anyways.
I didn't know the white
My
people
brother-
question, to be fair.
My brother would be mad at me if I didn't know this, but I mean, this is still his time, not mine.
Yeah, I haven't looked it over.
Sure.
Alrighty. Antonio.
I don't know. Thug 1, Thug 2.
Eric.
Nope.
Jacob.
Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
I don't know if that's better or worse. Brandon.
Okay, I'm almost confident one of them's named Crazy Bone. I couldn't think of anyone else, so I said Big Bone.
All right, you got one there. Good work.
Nice.
That will end the match. But the Lazy, Crazy, Wish and Flesh and Bone.
Okay.
Okay, I remember Flesh and Bone.
I should have gone for that kind of guess.
With that said, and your winners stuck in a rut. Jacob, Brandon, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm definitely never choosing music questions ever again. If I ever think about that, Brandon, you may talk me down.
Yeah, that was not gonna lie. as comfortable as I am with music, that one did scare me a bit, especially when they started coming back. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with our victory. I'm glad me and Jacob are back on the track to get a shot at those tag titles. I think we're overdue not only for a shot, but for us to reign as the tag team champions and lights out.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the next round has for us.
Absolutely. And I suppose I did post the bracket in the Facebook. I'll just take a peek at it on the old phone ski and see what's happening next.
Gonna handle the interviews by now. Ant-Man, how do you feel?
Thanks, buddy.
I feel like we could at least respawn maybe once. I don't know. Maybe we would like to just like
General Respawn, General Sports, I think, is where our hole was dug, or whatever the expression is.
Yeah, I think now that I understand, like, general is a very, 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 very broad term, which I was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't want it. So I'm like, damn, general sports, and there was not one baseball, basketball, football, and I'm like, all right, let's stick with not just.
Yeah, that's the purpose of general sports, specifically to not have those questions.
Jacob coming in clutch for our team on general sports.
Yeah, that's where they got like a bigger league. We got a soccer one. Well, I wanted to hear a soccer question and I heard it. I think we're going to be fine. This was a fun exhibition team. We could come back. Congrats to Jacob and Brandon. They're going to do great. And,
looks like they'll be playing Jay and Joshua.
I wanted to win because I wanted to play them.
Challenge.
You can play them later.
And with that said, the other half of the matchup going to be Miller and Potters versus Cass and Cohen. Should be a couple bangers of a match. Shout out to Perkins and Shelton, and to Diaz and LaBelle. Like, big actual shout out to those guys. They did really well together. Alrighty. With that said, thank you to everyone here. Looks like we didn't get any chatters on this one. With that said, I don't know.